Why Apple products are a ripoff by Wordy, man. I heard recently like Apple stopped the yearly iPhone shit, and honestly, that's the best thing they've ever done in the past like 5 years. I knew Apple was getting bad when it got to the point where I couldn't tell the distinction from one iPhone to the other one, you know? It felt like back then when a new iPhone came out or some shit, it was like, whoa, it got a new feature, it got this one, good face scan, whatever, everything. And now, bro, it's like, wow, an extra camera. That's the highest extent of like the past 3.5 years of like iPhones, bro. The fad for Apple is dying down. Of course, everybody's always gonna need an iPhone. I'm telling you right now, dudes, if you wanna, you know what I'm saying, have a chance of even getting a girl somewhere, you need an iPhone. At least in the US, right? They got the iPhones and everything else, bro, is flopping. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how many people have a MacBook that are watching this, but I feel like MacBooks, like people don't even buy them as much as before, because it used to low-key be an aesthetic thing. Like you got a MacBook, it was like cool, it looked futuristic, and nowadays like everybody's just getting like a PC or gaming PC or something. Bro, you never know. With Apple is like a fucking $1 trillion company, so it's never gonna fail. But like the fact that they've been seeing like all the products coming out aren't getting as much hype and people aren't buying them is just showing like it's getting rough for Apple, man. So let's go ahead and see this video.
Apple is a scam, and I say that as I'm holding an iPhone, of course. Okay, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Yo, you need an iPhone, bro. Like, kind of suck, but a lot of times, you know, I'm not hating on my Droid brethren or sisters, you know what I'm saying? But man, it's like everybody just has one. It's one of those things, like, you know, everybody has one, so you're just forced to have one.
Most of the population has either an iPhone or an Android phone. And me, I just decided, you know what? I'm gonna get an iPhone because everybody else has one, and I did not want to be different. So in the 6th grade, I got my very first iPhone, which was an iPhone 5. I think the newest.
Sure, I didn't have an iPhone until what? 9th grade, I think. And best believe those years before that, I was getting no hose. And the years after that, I still got no hose.
One at the time was the iPhone 7. But hey, I was gonna take it though because it was better than a stupid ass flip phone I had. But regardless though, everybody.
Nah, flip phone is crazy. See, I never had a flip phone. I don't know how some of y'all got through having flip phones. Bro, if I had a flip phone, bro, in the 21st century, I'd crash out.
Was showing off the iPhone 7, and their parents either spoiled them or hell, maybe they started their own drop shipping business at 12 years old. I don't know. But that's honestly the first thing we need to discuss. Why is it that every single year people feel the need to get the new iPhone?
I swear, bro.
I upgrade mine like literally every.
I think the fad is dying down though. Like nowadays people are like, what's the point of me even buying the iPhone? Like I don't even know which one I'm on at that point. And the unfortunate thing too is like, bro, eventually you have to upgrade because Apple literally came out and said they slow down the phones. People for a while were thinking, they never revealed that they slow down the phones. They forced you to do it basically. They'll be like, oh, it's for the battery life, this and that. Sure, Apple. You know what? Sure, Apple, all right?
4 to 5 years. Like, I don't even care, bro. Like, as long as the battery's good, I can watch YouTube and I can make phone calls. That's all I really care about. But there's people without fail that are lining up literally right when it drops at like the Apple headquarters just to get a phone.
Nah, the videos of people walking in and the Apple employees clapping are hilarious, bro. This is insane work. Hey guys, Tom NFG here. You know, only half of you guys are subscribed and even less of you guys have noties on. I hate to be a burden, but you know, I really appreciate it if you hit that sub button and the little bell next to it, you know. It doesn't take long. I know you can get mixed up in the algorithm and everything. But yeah, also tune into the streams, you know. We have a lot of fun over there, I'm telling you. We have a lot of parties going on over there. Yeah, that's it, bye. Damn. Bro, these niggas is welcoming him like he just came back from war or something. What am I looking at, man? Nah, they got Brody walking, bro. Look at him. He walking in confident as hell, bro. I wonder if the employees are just sitting there like dreading this all day, knowing they have to like do this for the opening ceremony. I'll be damned.
Added another lens on the camera. I used to be that way with iPhones. I always wanted the new phone. But then as I got older, I started...
Bro, iPhones used to be so innovative too. Like, bro, it was just innovation. They would add fingerprint scanner. I remember when they added that and people were like, whoa, like that's crazy. What? I remember when they originally changed the UI from the old one to that one and people thought that was like crazy, bro, at the time.
To realize that Apple is not even upgrading these phones really, and they're just a bunch of scammers, all right? That's what they are. In terms of the product, I mean, it works fine. So in that aspect, it's not. But they advertise the new iPhone as it's the latest and greatest thing. Like, don't lie to me, bro. I'm not gonna need a new one for another 5 years. I don't know. Maybe it's an exclusivity thing.
True. With the way they slow it down, you probably do need a new one every year. I remember I had the iPhone 13. I think I got the Pro Max or whatever, 15 Pro Max. I don't know which one's the newest one, but the one before that. Bro, I noticed a significant slowdown after like those two came out. And it was to the point where I was like, damn, bro. Like, I would literally open TikTok and it would be like slower than usual. I'm like, bro, what's going on? And it slowly got worse and worse. It drove me insane, but that's how they get you, bro. And there's nothing we can do about it. As consumers, man, we just gotta sit there and get cucked by Apple, and it is what it is.
People want to be the first person to buy the new iPhone. They think they're going to make it big because the news is like filming them in line waiting. And they're just sitting there for
And then you gotta stay there for like days or something, bro.
more than 24 hours, sleeping in like a little hut so they could keep their spot in line. I'm not doing all that for the new iPhone. Like,
Hell
are you
no.
kidding me? Like, I'd much rather wait until I could just get a free upgrade with my Verizon plan. There's really no difference between the iPhone 14 and 15. I mean, there are changes, but there's barely any. Like, wow, more optical zoom options. Now do 2
And they always make the commercials so cinematic just for the phone to be an exact same clone, except maybe with a little bit more battery life. Am I the only one that thinks this? Why don't they just make a phone with the most craziest battery life ever? And then like we just never have to buy a new one. There's Androids with like double what the new one came out. Battery life. Like you could literally leave it on for like 3 days and shit won't die. Meanwhile, iPhone, they're like, we'll sprinkle a little bit. 100, 200 more charge, a little watts, 100, 200 more watts. They want to get you to keep buying, but they would never release something that would make it like an unlimited charge because you would never really need a new one.
Magnification, man. I'm so hyped. And now they completely scrapped the lightning cable. And now it's USB.
Honestly, the lightning cable should have never been a thing. Apple should have been using the old like standard USB or whatever to charge phones. Like I don't even know why they want it to be different just so they can make money. Like the lightning cables is the most dog shit cables of all time. Bro. You buy that shit brand new, the shit's gonna break in like 2 months. You know the wire is gonna get split or whatever. You might have the thin wire. You guys ever have that? The thin, like you see the thinness and the little tiny wires, and it's like you pull a little bit much, shit gonna snap.
PC. Like, why are they constantly changing the chargers? And it just so happened that this year I was due for an upgrade. So I upgraded to the iPhone 15 with no extra cost. And I was like, you know what? That's great. I'll pick the iPhone 15. But little did I know, they completely changed the charger. Why are they changing the charger now? Like, first with the iPhone 6, they got rid of the head.
I have like, I don't know, 5 extra lightning cables now. Just because Apple got rid of like the lightning cable or whatever in the new one. I'm like, damn, bro. I mean, long term, it's good to be honest. Like eventually once like the next 3 or 4 iPhones come out, most people will have USB-Cs. It should have never been
and now they're just changing the charger all of a sudden. But every time there used to be a new iPhone from like, I don't know, for example, the iPhone 1 all the way to the iPhone 5, like there was a drastic change. Like you could tell like, damn, okay, they're actually putting in work to these
facts.
iPhones. And they were like half
me
the
and Birdie
price
just
that
read
they
each
are
other's
now.
minds.
But now it seems like they're not even really trying with these upgrades at all. Like if you really don't have that many upgrades, do not release a new phone. Just work on the next one until it's good. Like I don't know why the fuck they feel the need to release a new one every year if they can't even really
They should have been stopped doing that, to be honest, bro. If Steve Jobs was alive, be like, bro, what the fuck are y'all doing?
make it that different. Everybody last year was clowning Apple for making that new phone. And rightfully so, they deserve to be clowned for that. And every single time there's a new phone generation, they just always find a reason to raise the price. Even if there is no upgrade, or it'll just be like the tiniest upgrade, and they'll be like,
I swear, iPhones in the future, iPhones in the future, y'all, are gonna end up being like $2,000. Because originally an iPhone would come out, bro, it'd be like a cool 600, 700. People are like, all right, that's a lot, but you know, it's an innovative phone. Nowadays, bro, why is that shit like 1,400 for an extra like 100 watts of battery and Apple sticker in the box?
Like $200. Keyword upgrade. This shit is supposed to feel like an upgrade, but people are getting taxed for no reason. And probably
even when I traded in, bro, like I checked the price actually recently, because the only reason I would upgrade my phone for real for Apple is because, like, you know, I'm a content creator. I can use that shit as a tax write. I'm gonna be real with y'all, right? That's the only reason why I would ever buy a new iPhone, right? If I wasn't for real, I'd just stay with my old one. But I actually went to go check, right? Bro, I have the 15 Pro Max. The new Pro Max is gonna cost me, with my trade-in, $550. With a trade-in, bro. Like, I just bought the new phone last year, and I gotta pay an extra $500. If it was $200, I would have been like, all right, cool. At that point, bro, that's a console price.
Dumbest narrative I've ever heard people say is that people who have Android are quote-unquote broke. And I can't believe
that. That was a crazy narrative before. Now, not as much. But no, that narrative, bro, oh my God. I used to get clowned off by my friends every day for having the Droid.
Words leaving somebody's mouth. The Samsung Galaxy S24 costs like a little bit less than an iPhone. I've never used an Android phone, but I already know.
The full shit is useless. I'm not gonna lie. Samsung is just making shit.
Like, it can't be that bad. There's no way. The people that are saying, oh, it's an ick if he has an Android, they're over exaggerating. Like, if I go up to a girl and ask for a number and I pull out an Android, am I cooked? Is it over? I think I may just have to let Apple take my money, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, no, you're 100% cooked. If you're a dude, ask a girl for a number, she's cool with it. Pull out the Droid, GG's.
Fortunately. Plus, I've been using Apple for years and I just don't feel like switching. So, unfortunately, Apple is just gonna continue to hit licks on me. But of course, there's also the other side of things where like some Android users like to sit on a high horse and be like, look at you. You're looking very incompetent over there with your Apple. Like, come on.
I'm not gonna lie, I was definitely one of those. My friends always used to joke and make fun of me. I was like, bro, Android clearly has everything better, this, and that. And they would know and they'd be like, it don't matter, you still got a Droid, bro. Nobody cares. No, like, it was nothing I could say. I was cooked.
Bro, it's not that serious. I'm looking real stupid when I walk into the Apple store and I buy something for $500. I will say that. Because it seems like every single product now that I have in my life is Apple. Like, I'm just becoming self-aware of this now.
Shit, not me for real. Okay, yeah, I have AirPods. I have AirTag. I don't even use it anymore, though. And that's about it. I have 3 products. I don't have no computer, Apple computer. I don't have no watch. I'm never going to buy the watch because there's no point.
I got an iPhone, an iPad.
Let's see. This is everything. Beats? I wouldn't count that as Apple, even though it was made by Apple. I know, like, the same company. iPad, I don't have an iPad. I feel like there's no point in buying an iPad either unless I don't know. I guess some people like iPads. Out of this whole thing I'm seeing right now, I only have the headphones. If this is not the phone case they're counting the phone. That's it.
AirPods, AirPod Maxes. Okay, that was kind of an impulse purchase, I can't lie. I was clowning these when they first came out, but honestly, the noise canceling feature.
No, the AirPod Pros are pretty good. I will say that. I upgraded originally from the other one, the ones without tracking. Mine has like the little speaker now. So like anytime I lose my AirPods, which AirPods is like unironically the most lost item of all time. You place your shit and it disappears like half across the room. I could play like a little sound on my phone or whatever and it would actually like play the sound and I could actually find it around the house, you know? So I will say I do like that.
It's just immaculate. You turn that shit on when there's a baby crying on the flight, boom, it's gone. Like you don't even hear it.
Noise cancellation is good.
It's great. But $500 great. I don't know about that one.
Wait, 500? Oh, he's talking about the Max. I'm thinking he's talking about the normal AirPod Pros. No, that shit is like $200.
Recently, and that shit was $500. But it seems like Apple is targeting like every product industry known to man. They're coming out with this Apple AI.
And then they were gonna make a car or something, and then they canceled that. Like, dude, if I see you driving with the goddamn Apple sports car, I'm crashing out, bro. Literally, I might just crash into you.
Assistant. They have Apple TV, Apple Wallet, Apple Watch.
I don't
got
Apple
none of that. Fucking
Apple
everything.
TV.
Like at this point, I won't be surprised that they come out with like Apple bed sheets that like tuck themselves. I don't fucking know. They're everywhere. They're taking over my life. I'm convinced that Apple is spying on me. Slowly but surely, I'm gonna be replacing my PC with a MacBook. Okay, fuck no, I'm not doing that. And every time I'm at like the Apple store or something, they like to advertise like these little gimmick products that I could use for an extra like $50 or something. This isn't a real product. I'm just making a stupid example. Oh, do you want the 2-foot charger extension for $50? And we also sell a little Apple phone stand for another $20. Like, fuck no, I don't want your stupid phone stand. I guess they want people to think.
I don't blame the employees because it's their job to do that, but like, I've definitely experienced that. I want to go buy an iPad and they like try to add like an extra charge. It's like, yo, you should get this or whatever. And it was like something that was completely unnecessary. And I was just like, I told her, don't get it.
I kind of am spending like $500 right now. Let me get these stupid products. Like, all I need is a charger, a phone case, and headphones. I don't want Apple trying to sell me all this other bullshit, bro. I'm done. And every time I leave the Apple store, okay, maybe not every time, but some of the time, I'm just thinking to myself, damn, why the hell did I spend that much money? That was not worth it. And even when I get a new phone, yeah, sure, like I could trade in a phone for free, but the price of my line with Verizon goes up. So technically that shit is not free, but yeah, I needed a new phone anyway. And tell me not, I mean, even fucking Verizon is on my ass for more money, bro. Like they're like,
I honestly say it would be better for like anybody that has a plan, because I know most people have a plan and they might not even be in the financial place to like get like pay off a phone fully, but I would rather get an older phone that's like fully unlocked so you could have any service and just not pay them, bro. Like they make money at the end of the day. These services, when you get the phone over time, even if it's just a little bit extra, like you're like only $3 extra or something, $5, at the end of the term you end up paying like an extra $200 or some shit. And it's like you could have just got it like unlocked fully and like an older version and stuff. That's honestly what I would recommend.
Like, oh, do you have a business number? Do you want to add a business number? Yeah, here, you can add another line to your monthly bill and another $55 a line. And they were like trying to convince me like every reason.
And that's also the worst thing too, bro. It's just like you're adding more debt. That's what these companies want you to do. They, especially car companies, they obviously want everybody to lease. They don't really like people buying cars in full. Coming from somebody that did get their car, luckily is in the position to get my car in full. Best believe they did not like me doing that. I can tell by their faces. Yeah, they just want you to be in debt, and then yeah, you got the phone bill, you know, Wi-Fi bill, you do kind of need that. Even housing, like mortgage and everything. But that's kind of like everybody's gonna have to get like some type of, you know, mortgage and be in debt for that.
And why I should have a second phone number. I almost said yes, and then I thought about it. I'm like, okay, they're just trying to get my monthly bill up. Fuck no. And of course, since they're Apple and they gotta get a piece of the pie, they made things such as Apple TV. And I don't know if any of you guys have purchased Apple TV,
I've never.
let me know what
Not only have I never got it, I've never seen anybody with an Apple TV.
the hype is about, because I don't understand why I need so many goddamn streaming services just to watch the shows I want to watch. Like, why can't everything just be on one platform, bro?
For
and
real.
of course, Apple's got to have one. It's always Apple, bro. And we need to talk about the Apple Vision.
Dude, the Vision Pro is the biggest failure of all time, bro. If you bought this shit, you look the stupidest shit. I literally was just using, not paid promo, by the way, the Meta Quest, right? Basically the exact same features. You can see through it and everything. It even does cool shit, like it'll scan your walls. You can play VR games and then see shit coming from the walls and stuff. And you can actually play games. On the Vision Pro, you can't even play games. What is the point of getting a VR headset if you can't play games with your friends?
Pro. 3.5 bands.
Ridiculous.
Are you fucking kidding me? Nobody is buying an Apple Vision Pro. I'm pretty sure like Kai Cenat bought one, but he could.
Like I said, the reason why somebody like Kai would buy this is because it is like a tax write-off for him. Like, he's using this on stream. Obviously, it's like a trending topic. It's gonna get his name out there more. If you're a person that is not Kai Cenat, or just like, you know, working a cool 9 to 5, whatever, you're doing your things, this is a stupid ass decision to buy. I want to see the amount of returns they got for this. People use this shit and they're like, damn, turns out I can just sit down and watch YouTube on my phone instead of looking through a Vision Pro screen. Oh, and then they also have the stupid FaceTime feature where like it's 3D scans your face and it didn't even look right. Hold on, let me search it up. This is so dumb, bro. This is not Marcus Brownlee. This is Mark Ass Brownlee. Mark, we can't see you, Brownlee. God damn, bro.
Sure, like Kai Cenat bought one, but he could probably wipe his ass with 3.5K. I mean, celebrities, it's different, but like, I don't know what regular day-to-day citizen is buying this Apple Vision Pro.
I guarantee
and
there's some that bought it too.
better options. MetaQuest, $300
Way better.
at Target.
Way
and
better.
Apple's acting like they're making this top-of-the-line greatest product ever, and they're charging like almost $4,000 for it. If I ever get an Apple Vision Pro one day, I completely sold my soul to Apple, bro. It's over. Like, I could put a down payment on a new car with that. And of course, we need to talk about the fact that you always gotta be renewing these products too. Sometimes people will literally just like, I don't know, drop their AirPods on the street and now all of a sudden they don't work. Or of course, you know, I do this.
No, I swear, one day, y'all, my old AirPod Pros, because I think there's 2 generations. One of my headphones just randomly stopped working. Like, it became muffled or something. And it's like, it wasn't under Apple Care, so I had to pay for a new headphone. They were talking about a single AirPod I had to buy was $90 for a single AirPod. They were gonna ship the little AirPod and the little thing, and then I just put it back in. I said, yeah, that I might as well just buy a new pair, like the newer generation. There was no point.
All the time I lose my AirPods and then I need to buy a new pair. Like, it's really bad, bro. I can't lie. Like, we always gotta renew these products. And then after so many years, the battery just becomes unusable. Like, literally after an hour, you will be down.
And then now I'm pretty sure you can't even pay companies to like put a replacement battery. Like, they'll void your warranty completely.
To 50%. That's why, like, I don't know, every 4 years I gotta get a new phone because like the battery life is just cooked after a while. And of course they had to make them like that, bro. There's no way. They wanted people
they
to
do it
keep
on purpose.
upgrading these Johns, bro. There's no way. And I'm sure there's some people want.
That's the difference between Android. I think Android truly doesn't like do stuff maliciously or whatever, because like you could have like an Android from like 3 years ago and you probably still good.
Dude, you just made an entire video ranting about Apple. Why are you going to buy Apple products? Well, one, I can't really do anything.
You got
about
no choice.
this, but people will cook me if I have anything else. And 2, I'm just so used to it by now, I don't feel like changing. And 3, I'm sure
I do understand why people buy Apple, because the ease of Apple, the way, you know, the apps look and everything is very easy. Even like Apple Pay, I really with Apple Pay. I didn't know I was gonna like it as much until I started using it. Like, I really just put all my cards there. If I want to go buy something at the store, I can sort through the cards, press it, face scan, boom. I know Android has like Google Pay or something, but
Samsung uses some of the same tactics when they're selling shit. And at the end of the day, the product works well for me. I can call people, I can play games, I can watch YouTube until the battery life just cooks itself. And then the cycle continues. But the Apple versus Android debate is very similar to the console wars debate. So if you want to watch my video on that, click on the end screen. Just
W video, man, by Birdie, man. So yeah, I mean, you know, shout out to my droid brethren out there watching this right now on the droids and shit. I respect y'all for real. Y'all deserve a fist. All right, y'all deserve a BLM fist like it's 2020, because that's how I'm really feeling, bro. You know, gotta start some sort of protest. Nah, but on the real, bruh, that's my only advice to all the dudes watching me. You got a droid or something, you trying, you know what I'm saying, pull a girl, I guarantee. Unfortunately, it's most likely it's not gonna work out unless you got a droid. But yeah, if you're watching on the tube, make sure to join the Discord and watch the streams.
Subscribe to Tommy NFG.